A volatile and aggressive woman stabbed her ex-partner in the heart on Christmas Day after being shown his profile on a dating app, a court has heard. Kirsty Carless, 33, was motivated by anger and jealousy, fueled by cocaine and alcohol abuse, when she took a foot-long kitchen knife to 31-year-old Louis Price's home in Cannock, Staffordshire, last December 25th. Prosecutor Jonas Hankin KC told jurors at Stafford Crown Court that Mr. Price, a father of 6, had been considered by police to be at very high risk of domestic abuse prior to his death. Mr. Hankin stated that the couple had been in a dysfunctional, abusive, and highly volatile relationship which began in 2021, characterized by a cycle of separation and reconciliation. The day before Mr. Price's death, Carla sent him text messages saying, "I hate you. I wish you were dead." The court heard that on December 24th, Carless had been drinking double vodka and cokes at a pub with a male friend. After that, she had sex with him 3 times at his home, before a female friend sent her a screenshot of Mr. Price's Tinder profile at around 1:30 a.m. on Christmas Day. When she received this Tinder profile, things change, Mr. Hankin said. The prosecution argues that the defendant's actions were motivated by anger and jealousy, fueled by cocaine and alcohol abuse. Her behavior simply reflects her volatile, aggressive personality. Although Carless had planned to stay at the male friend's home, she called a taxi back to her flat instead. She then called Mr. Price 45 times between 2:15 a.m. and 2:44 a.m., only interrupting her barrage of calls to check on her taxi's arrival. CCTV footage played in court showed that Carless arrived at Mr. Price's house just after 3 a.m. and stalked him around the garden, where he had been staying in a caravan. He held his chest in pain. She had initially gone upstairs to a spare bedroom, expecting to find Mr. Price with another woman. Mr. Hankin told the jury of 7 men and 5 women. The defendant stabbed Louis Price, her ex-partner, in the heart with a kitchen knife more than a foot long. The blade penetrated 12 centimeters into his chest, cutting through skin, muscle, rib cartilage, lung tissue, and the heart. He died rapidly on the floor of the conservatory in his parents' home. Carless denies murder and possessing an offensive weapon. The prosecution claims she intended to kill Mr. Price, citing her act of stabbing him in the chest as evidence of intent to cause serious harm. A taxi driver reported hearing a man scream shortly after Carless entered a property. Less than 2 minutes later, she returned to the taxi looking anxious and requested a ride to her parents' home, where she allegedly admitted to the attack and called 999. Dressed in a white shirt with a ponytail, Carless maintains her innocence. The prosecution labels her as manipulative and emotionally volatile, suggesting substance abuse has worsened her behavior. The trial continues. A couple has been found guilty of murdering their 2-year-old grandson, Ethan Ives Griffiths, who suffered catastrophic head injuries during a horrific assault while they were supposed to be caring for him. By the time he collapsed on the evening of August 14, 2021, Ethan was dangerously dehydrated and described as just skin and bone. Jurors at Moulding, a couple has been found guilty of murdering their 2-year-old grandson, Ethan Ives Griffiths, who suffered catastrophic head injuries during a horrific assault while they were supposed to be caring for him. By the time he collapsed on the evening of August 14, 2021, Ethan was dangerously dehydrated and described as just skin and bone. Jurors at Moulding